Yeah. Pop in, burning like this, ain't checking my wrist. Third is my shift. Rolling all night like flex. We look at the clips, these credits are lit. Stacking miles, I'm far away from home. I got what I wished for. Taking that risk, I'm checking my list. Marathon man, it's run legit. Can't let it slip when it's all in my grip. Talking too much, he probably not it. All that I did, calls I missed, time I spent. Yeah, that's that blood, sweating my love. Checking out tug, out of the mud. Rough only get picked up like a truck. Win in the clutch, that is a must. Wake up, get to it, ain't nothing about it. The only way to it is to it, no way around it. I'm 40, we cruising like the Caribbean with mileage. I'ma always be solid, I'm a young brother with knowledge. Go do the science, dog. Always I'm like a pilot, dog. Look at my eyes, I'm tired, dog. The time that it takes, I'm aiming for the space. Gotta build my empire, dog. I make sales, not a buyer, dog. You don't compare, he a liar, dog. Stack it up till it can't fold, I just did 10 in a row, I just did 10 in a row, I just did 10, gotta go, Stack it up till it can't fold, I just did 10 in a row, I just did 10 in a row, I just did 10, gotta go, 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 go. Get off your phone, can't sit at a green light. Look how that shine reflect like a ring light. This is my podium, talking to 3 mics. I'm not no Renner, have they the team winning. If I said it, you know that I'm in it. They tryna live on the corner, I bend it. Can't take those chances, ain't talking about bend it. When they too lazy, they talking like critics. Why you so mad? Go get a bag. I'm in the lab, I don't move the same.
It's prime time, baby. Preseason week 3 of the NFL preseason. I am your host, Tyrell. Welcome to the land. Welcome to From the Land show. If this is your first time here, welcome. If you are returning back, welcome back. And the last 2 live streams went crazy, especially for a small channel like me. So I just want to thank everybody that popped in, tuned in, gave this channel a chance, hit the subscribe button, whole 9 yards. Again, welcome to the land. Hit the subscribe button, comment, and subscribe. We're going to watch this entire game in its entirety, react, review, commentate the whole 9. It's on Amazon. We're going to have music breaks in between. We're going to show the previous live stream. I got the popcorn right here, popcorn ready. Got the 40-ounce tumbler right here. So we are prepared and ready to go for this last preseason game. From my understanding, Dylan Gabriel is getting the nod, getting the start. But we will see the incomparable, the one and only Taylen Green. It is a lot of excitement behind what Taylen Green is going to do in this game. It might be the only live action we see of Taylen Green, but nonetheless, we are going to be here ready for it and ready to get things going. The game is going to start in about 10 minutes, give or take. News coming out the Browns camp. Michael Coates Jr. Sustained an ankle injury, but there is a lot of belief that he will still be on the 53-man roster when it's all said and done. He's been one of the bright spots in this entire camp for the Cleveland Browns. Another one as well that's been very, very surprising and very positive, despite a lot of negativity that has been coming out of the organization throughout this entire offseason. Luke Floria has been playing absolutely good football. Local man. Is from Mentor, Ohio, went to Mentor High School, and is now playing for his hometown team. So hopefully he can show more against the defending AFC champions and make that final roster. I would love for us to keep him. So I got the popcorn pop ready to go. Cedric Tillman got released by the Cleveland Browns today. Lemon Pepper Stepper himself, Trick Willie Williams, is in the building to watch the Browns play against the Patriots. It's Thursday night football. We're going to have another Thursday night football when we have the Cleveland Browns versus the Pittsburgh Steelers, which will be October 1st. But the big thing that is happening this week, again, the big news of Deshaun Watson, which should have came surprise to absolutely nobody. Deshaun Watson starting Week 1 against the Jacksonville Jaguars. He is not going to be playing today. Matter of fact, I believe most of the starters for both teams will not be playing today. So a lot of this is going to be showcasing who is going to be who is going to be making the roster. They're trying to figure this out right now. I don't care what y'all say. We got the popcorn pop, 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 pop. Got it going. Got the pregame going on right now. And unlike the NBA, the NFL is going to start on time. They don't wait for nobody. You better have the national anthem sung. You better have the American flag folded up. Y'all better have y'all butts in the seats because we kicking off at exactly the time we say, maybe a minute late. You got a 1 minute grace period. But after that, see you later. See you later. So the fact that the Cleveland Browns, Patriots playing, and this is really the channel's first football live stream. I know we did a little bit of a one for the Chargers and Patriots, but I was dealing with a lot of connectivity issues and I also decided that at the last second. So I was kind of ill prepared for that. We're more prepared for this. We were ready to go for this. Made sure that we did everything. So they're going to do the pregame. I think kickoff is at, let's see when they say 8:00, but Amazon is saying the kickoff to the pre-show. I wonder if it's 8 or 8:30. Nope, they're saying kickoff is at 8:00. And like I said, they don't do this whole, well, but yeah, we got Tommy DeVito, I believe, is going to start for the New England Patriots for this game as well. So we're going to have starter with Dylan Gabriel and Tommy DeVito, and then expect a lot of trade rumors for Dylan Gabriel as well. I think there are going to be some, especially if Dylan plays well against the Patriots, regardless of who's going to be playing or anything like that. I think some teams are going to be interested in Dylan Gabriel as well. So I think people should look forward to that as well. I know they got some calls for Shador Sanders. And really, we just going to see what's going to happen. We're just going to see what's going to happen. For anybody just joining, I am your host, Tyrell. This is From the Land Show. If you're popping in for 5 seconds, popping in for 5 minutes, or staying for the entire stream, we really, really appreciate you guys for tuning in. Let's go around the world of sports right now. We know we got the Buffalo Bills down 14-3 against the Pittsburgh Steelers, even though the Buffalo Bills are in the red zone right now. They're at the Pittsburgh's 19-yard line. The Astros are up 1-0 against the New York Yankees. Brewers are up 4-0 against the Mets. Same score for the Royals and Blue Jays with the Royals on top. What up, Ladell? What up, my brother? Dodgers and Braves. Braves are up 1-0. We still got the Diamondbacks and the Giants. Later on tonight, we got Rockies and Nationals. That score went final. Nationals won 7-1. Cardinals eke out a win against the Baltimore Orioles, 7-5. Guardians play tomorrow, 7-10. They're on a hot streak, 68 wins, 7 games, 1 in a row. It is a yearly tradition that shit hits the fan for the Cleveland Browns, and everybody's talking about it, including this channel. Meanwhile, the guard ball is guard balling it up as they have a 7-game win streak as they're trying to make a push to the playoffs. I think they got what 19 games with teams under 500. So they have an opportunity to once again get into the playoffs. So we got guard ball. We know about the moves the Cavs have made over the last couple of weeks, getting in, bringing in Peyton, re-signing James Harden to a 3-year deal. So there's a lot going on for Cleveland sports in general. We know that the Cleveland Sirens are supposed to be debuting in 2028. So we're going to be gearing up for that. Expect more merchandise, more moves, and we're going to cover that as well to see how that roster is going to go. Understand that this is primarily a Browns channel. Anybody that's coming in that's brand new here, this is primarily a Browns channel, but this is a Cleveland sports channel in general. We will be covering some of the bigger events as well. So make sure you guys don't miss out on that. Continue to support the channel and everything like that. And really what I'm going to do is at the end of this video or some point in this video, probably during halftime, I will link all the social media accounts for this channel so you don't miss a moment, don't miss a beat, don't miss anything new that's coming up, any streams that's coming up. We're going to cover all the big major events anyway. Like Super Bowl, playoff games, anything like that, or important games, anything like that. If you guys want me to do Sunday Night Football as well, after we do after we do our post-game show for the Browns, because if you guys check the backlog, for anybody new that's here, check the backlog. we did a lot of the coverage for the Browns post game last year, and this is really we're testing this out together, right? I'm testing this out to see how this goes, see how everything goes with you guys, see if we can get a good and I'm practicing myself on how to do these live reactions because I plan on doing majority of Cleveland Browns games live reacting and then post game and afterwards, but we're gonna see how that's gonna go logistically, both here on the channel and in my life personally. So that's kind of like little. I guess I can give you guys a little bit of update to kill some time as we are about 3 minutes away from kickoff, or according to Amazon, counting down to the pregame. But NFL is saying that they kick off at 8 o'clock. It might be 8:15, give or take, but we'll see how that goes. My boy Liddell, shout out to you, number one supporter, day uno supporter, both professionally and personally, says, I don't know how long I continue to be a Browns fan. It's an abusive relationship. Yes, it is. It's like keep getting kicked in the face and waking and then getting up and expecting not to get kicked in the face. That's kind of like the cleanest way to put it. Like, why? I always say this: date a Browns fan. If y'all single, date a Browns fan. If they're not a Browns fan, don't date them. I'm gonna tell you why. I'm gonna tell you why. We get popcorn. Because Browns fans are loyal. We went 0-16. We went 1-31. Still fit out the stadium as best we could until the cold weather started coming. Still show hope. Still watch every snap. I'm eating popcorn on the stream as well. Don't care. My show. So yeah, if you want someone loyal, date a Browns fan. They're not gonna cheat on you. They're gonna stick it out to they're gonna keep trying because we are used to already being in an abusive relationship. So what's one more abusive relationship? Am I right? All jokes aside, Buffalo Bills scored a touchdown. So they drew it within 4 with 9 minutes and 19 seconds to go in that game. Frank Gore Jr. 1 yard run up the middle to draw within 4. So about 90 seconds away from the Amazon pregame. We're going to see if they're going to kick off. We're going to add this drink mix. But we are ready to go for this live stream and everything like that. It's going to be good in there. Mix that in there like that. We should have did that before we got on stream, but hey, it is what it is. Let me real quick before this game starts. What do you guys want to talk about? What do you guys think of this game? What are you guys looking forward to in this game? What are the players that you guys are watching out for in this game? I want to know what you guys are thinking in the comment section as well. Remember to hit that like button, share, comment, subscribe, the whole 9 yards. This channel has grown exponentially, as T.I. likes to say. Like genuinely has grown a good amount. So over the last week or so. So we're very proud of where this channel is going. And we're going, like I said, we're gonna get things going. We're gonna get things going. Want the channel to continue to grow. But as I've said on, I think I want to say it was the first live stream we did this week. We was covering on Monday. We was covering Watson's press conference from last Saturday. And I've said this plenty of times. I will do this if nobody's watching. I would do this if 100 people are watching. Right now we got 7 people watching concurrently. I would do this because this is a passion of mine, and I have confidence that I can do this. And I have confidence that I'm going to stumble along the way, and don't care if I stumble along the way, because human at the end of the day. My boy Liddell said he's looking out for Taylor Green. I'm looking out for Taylor Green as well. It's going to be very interesting. Deshaun Watson is in pads dressed up, but I don't think he's supposed to be playing, or I didn't see any news that he is supposed to be playing, but he is in pads, in helmets. Let me check Twitter real quick. I refuse to call it X. I refuse to call it that. So I'm trying to figure out Why is Watson in full pads if from my understanding, he's not supposed to be playing today, but he's in full pads and full gear. Maybe they got him as an emergency quarterback. We got Trick, like I said, we got Trick Willie Will, the lemon pepper stepping himself is in the building as well. A little bit of pregame. Yeah, it seemed like Amazon Prime is going the NBA route with this. So we got one answer for who y'all looking forward to in the game, Taylor Green. I hope no Diddy Watstein at all. But we're gonna see. Like I said, seeing him dressed up in full pads is crazy. So, and also, did anybody check out the GTA pre live streams or anything like that? I know there's been a lot of craziness with the leaks and stuff like that, but I know they try to make all that stuff a Netflix exclusive and everything. Yeah. So yeah. So Pro Bowl is no longer. Pro Bowl don't exist. Gotta love that. They let's talk about that before this game starts. How bad do you gotta mess up an all-star game to the point where you get rid of it? Like, I haven't watched in like what, maybe 2016, 2017-ish. Like, I don't remember the last time I watched the Pro Bowl, but they've done nothing to make it more exciting. Like, they tried to do the whole, Jerry Rice and Deion Sanders thing or something like that, where they had the two all Hall of Famers pick their teams from respective conferences, or pick their players from respective conferences. The flag football, like when they did the flag football thing, I knew it was going to be dead because it's like nobody's going to sit there and in a non-competitive, non-competitive flag football game seriously. Like, people are going to watch football regardless, right? But they're not going to watch anything where people are just lollygagging and have their, and don't have their shit together, and they're just lolly-da-da-da. I'm just going to let you stroll in for a touchdown or anything like that. Like, this game, like they were missing what Wemby did for the NBA All-Star weekend, right? What Wemby did for the NBA, like, he's gonna bring back competitiveness and seriousness to the All-Star game. You just watch. He don't sit there and take a day off. Like, you just don't. Maybe when they said Watson was a starter, they were talking about only the preseason. Yeah, one can hope, right? Like, you're getting $230 million out of them, you're gonna squeeze every dime out of it. Because they weren't willing to eat the contract. Kind of how I'm eating this popcorn. They weren't willing to eat the contract. It was stupid to keep the contract there to begin with. And they decided, what's the thing? What's the thing our mothers say? What's the thing our parents say? Do stupid things, you win stupid prizes. Do stupid things, win stupid prizes. And trust me, the Browns are doing stupid things, and they won a stupid prize. And that prize is continuing to ride the coattails and all of that stuff of Deshaun Watson under the towel. One stupid prizes. Jeez, how many commercials? Can we get to the game? Like, I'm sorry, when you tell people games start at 8:00, games will start at 8:00. But I'm not gonna try to get into this whole whatchamacallit. I'm not gonna do it. I went on a whole rant about it. In between we'll have some music. So let's. We still on. They on a dang on Disney commercial. So we'll play some music in between commercial breaks and everything. Kind of do how we did with the NBA. How we did with the NBA playoffs. Might talk over it. Take some time to eat some popcorn, the whole nine. All music is non-copyrighted, but I don't own the music either.
I think that was all I know. up and out, yeah. Make all the demons quiet, yeah. We were built to thrive, yeah. I think that we've already know.
Now we got a peanut commercial. Lord have mercy. Got peanut commercials. We're ready to watch Dylan Gabriel analytically throw the ball. Yeah, I know they on your type of time, Ladell. I know they are. We tell you 6 o'clock. You show up at 9 on some disrespectful shit. Great shot of the city. I told you I love the city of Cleveland, man. Great shot of the city. Great shot of the stadium that they don't want us to enjoy. As the Browns rush out onto the field, they have lost at a combined 48 points. 48 points. 2 24-point losses. Let's see if they can pull it closer. If not, no, we'll see. Hey, look, I play non-copyrighted music. I don't want my I don't want anything being taken down. I don't want this live stream to be taken down. I don't need copyright strikes. I'm trying to grow the channel. I don't need copyright strikes. So non-copyright music is hit and miss, and it ain't for everybody. But it's the songs that I either tolerate or some of it is not too bad. But I kind of go in order of besides my outro, intro music, and even then I might play that every once in a while. Al Michael, Kurt Herbstreit, they're gonna have to watch this disaster game. Al Michaels, I mean, dude, he's just getting a big, massive check, from Amazon. Like, that's the only reason why he's doing this. I mean, this dude is like, he's been doing this since like our parents were born or anything like that. Part of the setup crew. Yeah, if you're right on time, you're part of the setup crew. But this is the NFL, damn it. Like, the setup crew should have been set up. Should have been set up. Keys to the game for me, very simple. Let's see improvement. Let's see what we're going to get out of the quarterbacks. Let's see what we have on both sides of the ball. And hopefully we can win this game or not lose by more than 24 points or more. Let's make this a competitive game. Because last thing we need on the stream is another blowout or a blowout in general. And we just sitting there like twiddling our fingers trying to figure out what we're going to talk about. And by the way, if y'all don't like the music, hey, my bad. My bad. I'm not going to play. You're not going to sit. I'm not going to play Future. I'm not going to play Disturbed on here. I'm not going to play Michael Jackson. I'm not going to play, John Elton. I'm not going to play that because I'm going to get struck down. Gonna get struck down. Trying to go to the channel here, and even if the channel was going, I still ain't doing it because I ain't about to pay no money for no dang on royalties, just for it to play. Get the non-copyrighted music. So did Deshaun Watson just like get dressed up and everything like that? Mike Vrabel right there. Diana Rossini is like watching from the skybox. Gotta be. You know what I'm saying? Ty Monken. I mean, this. Again, Vrabel was a guy that I wanted here. They kept Stefanski for another year. And now we got Tom Monken. Ball is kicked off. Browns receive the ball. And Corley is going to get tackled. And here comes Dylan Gabriel coming out to start for the Cleveland Browns. 7 touchdowns, 2 interceptions. He got bailed out by Pittsburgh not being able to catch 4 interceptions in that game. Went 1-5 third-round pick, but he is the third-string quarterback right now. You got Floria Larverdon is out there. Raheem Sanders is out there. Dylan Gabriel is going to take it from under center as the Browns are in a single back formation, single bunch back formation. 1st and 10. Ball at the 33-yard line as a nice rollout and gives it to Larverdon for a first down. Good first play for the Cleveland Browns and a good way to open this game up for the Browns. So like I said, we need to just see improvement in the offensive line, improvement in the quarterback play, but good first rhythm play to get Dylan Gabriel comfortable and to get things going for the Cleveland Browns. 2nd down again, Browns in the single back formation. Dylan Gabriel checking the play at the line of scrimmage. Takes a snap to Sanders. Sanders is going to run and maybe get a yard out of that. 2nd and 9. Just didn't open up the quite way that they wanted it to do to open up the running lanes. Again, kind of an issue that has been for the Cleveland Browns throughout the course of this preseason so far. But I have been loving the pass protection by the Cleveland Browns thus far, for the most part, especially in that Buffalo Bills game, especially with Shedeur Sanders. The pass protection looked fantastic. Dylan Gabriel out of the shotgun, overthrows Floria for an incomplete pass. Looked like he was trying to throw it to throw it to Mike Vrabel himself. It's going to be 3rd and 9 after the Browns had got that 12-yard. I think that was a 12-yard pass completion. So here we go. 3rd and 9 already after the Browns got the first down on the game. 13 minutes, 42 seconds to go in this first quarter. Dylan Gabriel again on the shotgun. Raheem Sanders is going to motion over to Dylan Gabriel's right. Gabriel is checking the play. Raheem Morris goes back and motions to his original position. Gabriel steps back. He's going to look. 3 bro and overthrows Larverdon. No flag, 4th down. And actually, they did throw. Okay, so late flag. So it's looking like we're going to get defensive pass interference. It's called pass interference on the Patriots. First, there was no flag. I looked away, and there was. So Vildor, I think that's how you pronounce the name, going toe-to-toe with Larverdon. And, yep, just hooks his arm, prevents him from at least making the play. At least an attempt. But, I mean, at the same time, I mean, my God. I mean, Gabriel threw it 5 yards ahead of him, but didn't give Larverdon a chance. First down, thanks to the pass interference. They're going to give it to Sanders. Sanders up the gut to the left. Strong running by Sanders. Is going to get a gain of 8 and a 2nd down. Browns offensive line opened up that weak side. Sanders hit the whole pause with good speed. Broke a couple of tackles, threw a stiff arm out there, and it's a gain of 7, 2nd and 3 for the Cleveland Browns after that pass interference, and they are in the red zone at the 19-yard line. Another single back play for the Cleveland Browns. Dylan Gabriel hands it off to Sanders. Sanders right up the middle is going to gain the first down after a gain of 4. Again, Browns on their first drive, looking like they were going to go, looking like it was going to be a 4-play drive. Vildor for the Patriots, pass interference on Larverdon. And therefore, the Browns are now in the red zone. They have a first down as Dylan Gabriel is out of the shotgun. Ball is on the 16-yard line to Sanders. Actually, they actually called it short, but that one is a first down, no doubt about it. So I thought he got the first down, but they actually said he was shorter than these sticks, but he does get the first down right there. And KJ Leviston just wins his battle, doesn't hold. Good run by Sanders. Gain of 10. And I like Raheem saying he's just like he's for his size, he's very quick. He has good strength. He runs pretty well. He doesn't run too high. Play action to Sanders. Give it to Floria. Floria catches the ball. Is going to try to get in the end zone. Touchdown, Cleveland. Good play by Luke Floria to fight through and get through the defender for the touchdown. And that is his 2nd preseason touchdown. And he should make the 53-man roster. Did not give up on that play whatsoever. Touchdown, Browns. Good drive by the Browns. Yep, he's in. Touchdown. No doubt about it. Fought through Vildor or Valdor. And yep, he's in. Ball definitely crosses the power line. Sideline judge makes an excellent call. And here's Schmidt for the extra point. And it is good. So the Browns take advantage of the pass interference called by the Patriots and is able to get in the end zone on its first drive, as Luke Floria is showing why he should be on the 53-man roster. 7-0 Cleveland, and the Patriots will get the ball after the commercial break. They didn't try to get too fancy. They had the one deep pass. It got called pass interference. Some referees would have let that go. Excuse me, they didn't. Larvadon beat him. And Valdor is Vildor, hooked his arm, couldn't catch up, and that's how they got it. Luke Floria from Mentor, Ohio, 30 minutes away from downtown Cleveland, and he is just playing good football. It was a simple pass. You know what? It wasn't the best pass, but it wasn't a terrible pass. I mean, he led Luke where he needed to go. Luke had to do a little recovering. He recovered, fought through it, touchdown. Not every pass is going to be picture perfect. Could have been better, yes, but Dylan Gabriel rushed it a little bit, but Floria was able to make up for it and just kept running. They tell you all the time in football, they tell you all the time, any sport, you got to keep those legs running, keep them legs going, keep them legs turning. And that's exactly what Floria did. I mean, he just got into the end zone. Good play by Luke Floria. And if he don't make the 53-man roster, I'm going to be upset. All right, yep, we're going to play more music, like I said.
Ice in my veins, I've been driving this train, years in this lane.
Oh, look at that. They're showing the Bills' old stadium getting demolished. So much history in that old stadium. And they didn't even put O.J. Simpson back in the Hall of Fame in the Bills' Ring of Honor. They said, O.J., you did it. You can't do it no more. I can't stand it no more. So I'm pretty sure they're talking about how the Browns are going to be moving to Brook Park, which, I mean, it is what it is. The tailgating in the Muni lot would be no more, as Schmidt will kick it off to the New England Patriots. And they're going to be, I think that was going to be stopped at the, or it was at the 24-yard line. And Tommy DeVito played with the Giants 3-5 starting record in those 2 years, 8 touchdowns, 3 interceptions. As Tommy DeVito, it would be. It honestly would be. It honestly would be. Patriots in a weak formation, they're going to start off their offensive drive with a 2-yard run. And it's going to be 2nd and 8. 11:23 to go in the first quarter. Tommy DeVito with the gold chain on. Patriots with those, man, you want to talk about, they're not as good as their 2000 version of the Navy Blues, but man, just good jerseys, man. Those are some good looking jerseys. 2nd and 7 at their gain of 3. Ball is going to be on the 26-yard line. DeVito steps back, gets pressure, but is able to get out of the pocket and run for 5 yards. Is going to be second. It's going to be 3rd down. They're letting Ashton Grant, the Patriots quarterback coach, do the play calling for today. There you go, Mike Vrabel. We know what type of offseason he had. At their gain of 4 on that quarterback scramble, it is 3rd and 4, ball at the 30-yard line. And that should be a false start. No false start right there. DeVito zips it, and the Patriots able to get a 1st down. Patriots left tackle definitely moved before the ball was even snapped. Number 51. Yeah, oh my gosh, they missed that. That was a false start by a country mile. But good pocket, good clean pocket by the Patriots. After that first drop back, they weren't able to make a clean pocket for Tommy DeVito. Actually, almost got that sack on that first one. Ball is at the 40-yard line out there, gain of 10 on the curl route. And they're going to hand it off, and they're going to get about a gain of 2 on the play. And it's going to be second down. That was Larson with the run. 9:20 to go in this quarter. It is 2nd and 7 at their gain of 3. DeVito coming up under center. Single back formation for the New England Patriots. DeVito, play action, steps up, scrambles. He's going to keep running, and he's going to get a first down. And he's going to take that to the Cleveland Browns 44-yard line. Second passing play where the Browns was able to get pressure, but DeVito was able to step up into the pocket, scramble for good chunky yards, and get the first down. And good blocking by number 18 for the New England Patriots. If I don't know their names, I'm just going to say the numbers that I see on the back of the chest. I'm not going to butcher anybody's name. Again, what 51 is moving too early. DeVito, deep pass to caught, touchdown, Patriots. Right to Williams, deep pass, Kyle Williams with the touchdown. And the Patriots are an extra point away from tying this up. Beautiful pass by Tommy DeVito to Kyle Williams. I mean, just beat him. Just beat him. Double move, bites on it. Ross bites on the double move. And Kyle Williams is just wide open for the touchdown. And DeVito, feet set, ball is placed perfectly. Ross loses his man. And the Patriots, with the extra point, were tied up at 7 apiece. Snap, hold, kick up, good. 7-7. Ross got burnt. Like when you leave the bread in the toaster for too long, you forgot to change that setting. Ross definitely did. 7-7, all tied up.
Cause I came to the game and I changed it to play how I like, rearranged it to my own domain. Yeah, I got what it takes, made lots of mistakes, taking shots, skipping breaks, feeling lost, feeling great, popping out.
Has anybody played the current Madden? If y'all have, how do y'all feel about it?
And I've got something to say, yeah. I work hard each and
It's gotten to the point with me, I just look at him like, nah, I'm good.
I don't push pause, no, I push play. I won't stop till I make a change. I withdraw on the things I make. I turn flaws into flawless traits. I build tall, never capped in space. I won't stop till I hear him say
45-yard touchdown pass. DeVito got that 12-yard scramble the play before that. So here's the Patriots drive. 3-yard run by Larson. DeVito scramble for 3 yards. Then he hit Kyle Williams on a pass for 10 yards. Larson, 3-yard run. DeVito with that scramble for 12. And then that 45-yard touchdown bomb as Ross got cooked on that play. And that is the drive summary presented by nobody on this channel. So, woo! Steelers up 14-10 as they go into halftime. Mendoza's making his first preseason start. Or Kirk Cousins starting, excuse me. 6 for 7 for him, 45 yards. Raiders up 3-0 against the 49ers. We still got Chargers and Rams today. The Battle of LA. As Amazon is paying homage and giving honor to Dolly Parton. Y'all wasn't on the stream. Poured up one for Dolly. Born in 1946. I mean, she was older than the Cleveland Browns. As Corley gets tackled at the 26-yard line, and it is a brand new drive, second drive for the Cleveland Browns and Dylan LeGabriel. Let me share the stat cast with you guys. Forgot to do that part. Ball would be at the 26-yard line. Gabriel, play action, pump fakes. Got it to Larvadon for the first down. Great play. Nice play action. Pump fakes it. Larvadon with a good route. He should make the roster as well. He was on the team last year. Fakes it to the out, cuts it in, exposes the hole in the zone. Good pass by Dylan Gabriel. Leads him, doesn't throw it behind him. Hits him in stride. First down after a gain of 20. Jet sweep to Larvadon. Larvadon gets a good block by 48. He's going to get a gain of like 3 right there. Second down. You're right, Liddell. Rest up Dolly Parton, man. Chill, bro. Chill. 4-yard run, 2nd and 6. to Sanders. Sanders, again, just good, strong running, even if it's for a gain of about 3 on the play, maybe even 4. Should be 3rd and 1, maybe 3rd and 2. No, I'm about to change it up. I know a lot of people like in the live when we did the NBA thing, everybody said make myself bigger for some reason. I'm gonna make. I didn't mean to do that. Yes, I'm playing with some of the tools here. And I don't like it. Definitely don't like that. Ugh. That was terrible. All right. Said this is preseason for the Browns. This is preseason for me as well. Gabriel pass to and that is a first down. Patterson with the catch. Again, another Dylan Gabriel is he's not look. I mean, not every throw has been perfect. Another play action, another solid, giving him time. Patterson. Again, another accurate throw. I mean, Patterson just slipped on his own footing, but Dylan Gabriel's not looking that bad right now. He's not looking that bad right now. 1st and 10, ball at the 18-yard line for the Cleveland Browns. Gives it to Sanders. Sanders up the middle again. He's going to get a gain of 4. 2nd down. Browns are in the red zone again. I will say this offense has looked so much better. This offense has looked better overall. Like the designs and how the philosophy of this offense looks so much better. 2nd and 6, ball at the 14-yard line. Larvadon is in motion. Gabriel gets the snap from shotgun to Luke Floria. Luke Floria gonna run it in. Touchdown, Browns! Luke Floria is earning his spot on this 53-man roster. My goodness, another Luke Floria touchdown. And it doesn't matter who's in at quarterback, they have the chemistry with Luke Floria and Dylan Gabriel. One has to admit, right? One has to admit Dylan Gabriel is looking pretty damn good in this game so far. It's not perfect football, but damn it, he is not shitting the bed. I don't care what the level of competition is. He's not shitting the bed. Schmidt with the extra point. Schmidt with the kick. Snap. Hold. Kick up. Up the uprights is good. 14-7. 4 minutes and 17 seconds to go in this game. I mean, what a drive by the Browns. First 2 drives, 14 points. How often do we say that? No matter what the circumstances are. And a 14-yard pass of Luke Floria after Floria hits a nice slant route and just takes it to the house, finishes through, doesn't give up, is not afraid to get hit. And the Browns are up 14-7, and Luke Floria has 2 touchdowns already in this game. What a great job by Mr. Luke Floria, and he is trying to earn that spot on this roster. Definitely trying to earn the spot on the roster. Nobody cares about Vivek. Right? Let me back out of that. Nobody cares about Vivek. Don't want no big old swamp Vivek, Varami, whatever. I'm just ready for this election to be over with so we can get like a small break from election ads. 14-7 Browns. Dylan Gabriel to Luke Floria for 2 touchdowns on back-to-back drives. That was a 7-play, 74-yard touchdown drive by the Cleveland Browns. Let's break it down play by play. It started off with a great pass to Larverdon for 24 yards. Larverdon on the jet sweep got a 4-yard run. Then Raheem Sanders got another 4-yard run. Dylan Gabriel runs it for 8 yards. Then he passes it to Patterson for 19 yards. Raheem Morris up the middle for 4 yards. And then the 14-yard touchdown pass to Luke Floria. Extra point is good. And the Browns are up 14-7 with Luke Floria with 2 touchdowns in this game. This man better make the roster. Luke Floria better make the roster. Raul Havana walk, bro. I ain't seen you in a minute. I ain't seen you. You've been a day uno as well. Day uno as well. And Schmidt is gonna kick the ball off, and it's gonna be the Patriots' turn. I mean, geez, the commercial breaks are not as long in the NFL. But so far, Dylan Gabriel's earning his spot on this roster so far. He really is. And here comes Tommy DeVito and the New England Patriots. Down by 7. And this is their first play of this drive. 4 minutes, 10 seconds to go in this quarter. And let's see if the New England Patriots, kind of like their first drive, can respond to that. Can we get false start? You can't be twitching and moving when you on that offensive line. And they're not calling it. Haskins with a gain of 1. Caleb Lamoux, their first round pick, is gonna be is out there right now. They're gonna give him his reps. Second and 9, 3:35 to go in this quarter. DeVito drops back, low pass, incomplete, 3rd down. Bro, come on, man. Can't be doing this shit, man, already. Snap. Oh my goodness. You know, I don't count that plunge. I don't count that plunge neither for Hugh Jackson. He should have got on the boat and they should have just threw him overboard and have a life preserver so you don't pass it, so you don't get hit with the riptide. But he ain't diving that late. Come on now. He chose the most calmest day. Third down, DeVito out of the shotgun after that incomplete pass to Larison. Step back, Vito with time. Overthrows and Larson drops it. Back-to-back drops. Back-to-back plays where he was wide open. The first one, I put more so on DeVito because it was a very low pass. But this one hits him like it's a little high, but is clearly in his hands. And he is not able to make the catch. And the Patriots not able to respond, go 3 and out. And it is fourth down after only gaining just 1 yard. I mean, that is right in his hands. I mean, that is an accurate pass. I thought it was a little high for that. Was an accurate pass. First punt of the game for either team. Larverdon is going to take it from the 21 and gets about a gain of 5. So the Browns would be on the 26-yard line where they started their other touchdown drive. And let's see if the Browns can make it 3 for 3 and go up 21-7 in this game. So we got a little bit more time in this first quarter. 3:14 to go in this first quarter. Patriots go 3 and out. So we're going to see what's going to happen. They got this long Disney commercial playing anyway, so we got a little time. Let's get an update on the scores going around the NFL and sports in general. I mean, our game got to be going slow. Jeez, did we start at the same time as them? No. Steelers and Bills are still at halftime. 14-10 Steelers. Raiders up 6-0 and they only have 45 seconds left to go in their first quarter. Text it to me, Liddell. Astros still up 1-0 against the Yankees. Still 4-0. Royals. Brewers are up 5-2. Bottom of the fifth. Braves are still up 1-0 against the Los Angeles Dodgers. Let's see. Is that all FCS games today? Yeah, Delaware State is up 31-20 on Stony Brook. Maine is up 21-15 against Towson. We got Youngstown State up 43-3 against Mercyhurst. Ohio Dominican up 34-12 against Morehead State. Houston Christian up 17-7 against Southeast Louisiana. Western Illinois up 27-7 at halftime for them. Yeah, we read FCS. We read the FCS scores too. We're gonna read FCS scores as well. Trust and believe. Perbeston up 10-7 in the second quarter against UVA Wise. Murray State and Eastern Illinois tied at 14 going into their halftime. St. Thomas versus Waiona State 6-3. Nicholls State 37-0 against Mississippi Valley State. I don't know what's up with this game cast. As Gabriel hit Patterson for a deep pass 52. I mean, Dylan Gabriel's playing good football here. Like I don't care who is against, man. He's earning his spot. He's earning his spot. 1st and 10 after a 52-yard pass. And Gabriel drops the snap right there, second down. But 52-yard pass. I mean, dude, he's playing it, man. He's doing it. Bro, I'm watching the game on TV. Talking about like that. I'm watching the game on TV. Second and 13 after the botch snap. Gabriel play action. Dumps it off to number 23. I mean, good screenplay right there and gets a gain of, that was about a gain of 10, maybe even 11. Right to Marshall on that screenplay. Good play to recover from that botch snap. And it is third down. And let's see if the Browns can pick up this first down. Even if he's earning his spot for another team, he's earning his job. Because if he plays well and the Browns don't want to keep him, they'll just trade him somewhere else. Third and 2 at their gain of 11. Ball at the 18-yard line. Browns in the red zone once again. Marshall. Actually, no, it's Dylan Gabriel, but they had it well scouted. But Dylan Gabriel is going to lose about 3 yards, and Schmidt should be coming out for the field goal. Good job by the New England Patriots defense to read that out as well. Raul, he is not going to start over Shedeur Sanders. I don't think he's going to start over Shedeur. And Schmidt coming out for the field goal to put the Browns up by 10. 35-yard field goal attempt. Bjorkes is going to be the holder. Snap, hold, kick up. Browns up by 10. Good job by the Cleveland Browns. Drive stalled out after a 52-yard pass to Patterson, but nonetheless, 3 drives, 3 scores by the Cleveland Browns. Browns fans, how often have we said that? Not very often in the last, God knows how long. But the Browns up 17-7 with 18 seconds to go in the game, in the first quarter. Browns at a win probability, according to ESPN, have a win probability of 75%. And Josh McDaniels, I mean, yeah, I get you showing Josh McDaniels, but I mean, he's not making the play calls today. Just observing and shadowing the Patriots quarterback coach for his play calling. But the Browns up by 10. Dylan Gabriel looking good so far. Bro, come on, man. Shout out to G. Bush, man. He one of the real ones. Schmidt kicks it off. Let's see how far the Patriots go. Good tackle. Excellent tackle. Shoestring tackle, but nonetheless got the tackle. 13 seconds to go in this first quarter. Austin Perry up 21-10 against Gardner Webb. Concord up 28-27 on Davidson. Eli up 21-0 on Glenville State College. Yeah, I'm reading FCS scores. I mean, geez, it's like the whole FCS has started this season. Started the season today. Lots and lots of games. College football is back. Valkyries up 32-24 over the Liberty, and we still got the Mystic and Mercury for the WNBA. No, I'm not. I'm not trying to get this stuff copyright striked. So 6 seconds to go. Oh, did we get that interception? That's a clean interception. Off the heel, and yeah, the Browns got it. That's what I get for looking at scores. That happened so fast. Yeah, what awareness. And the Browns are in position to like open this game up. And we're not even in the second quarter. First down, ball at the 31. Tommy DeVito throws an interception thanks to a low pass. And we're going to get our first false start of the game and our second penalty of the game. And that'll push the Browns back 5 yards. And Todd Monken is not happy with that whatsoever. I think that was on DeJuan Jones. So, no, we don't roll. I got the YouTube police after me once already on some BS. So I ain't trying to have that again. It was like one of those streams nobody was watching. And Marshall's is gonna take it for about 2 yards, and that'll close out the first quarter. Browns are in their fourth drive, up 17-7. Let's see if they're gonna capitalize. Dylan Gabriel is playing good football. Luke Floria playing some good football. Dylan Gabriel, 7 of 8 for 135 yards and 2 tutties. Raheem Sanders, 6 carries for 29 yards. Patterson with 2 catches for 71. Floria with 2 touchdowns as well. So it is the end of the first quarter. It's going to be 2nd and 12 by when we come back in the second quarter. So far, Dylan Gabriel, I don't care if it's against third stringers and future McDonald's employees, as some people say, you got to give Dylan Gabriel credit to do it. We ain't on that football field. I ain't on that thing on football. Well, but we're not. Bro, come on, man. No, 800 pounds, really? And you know what's crazy? If DeJuan stays healthy, he's a good offensive lineman. He's an exceptional offensive lineman if he stays healthy. He's had a lot of injuries. Like, I think I've seen him have one bad game. But there's a reason why when we play the Steelers, they pair him up. They have him matched up against TJ Watt. Say what you want to say. That frame, TJ Watt not getting around it. Especially not easily. So what do y'all think of Dylan Gabriel's first quarter performance? And for anybody joining in, welcome to the show. I am your host, Tyrell. This is From the Land Show. Hit that like button, share, comment, subscribe. I'm going to put the welcome ticker down here real quick for anybody that's brand new. Appreciate you guys coming in for the live stream and checking it out and everything like that. Cam Irvin sucked, Raul. But yeah, I appreciate you guys coming in, tuning in, checking it out, giving this small YouTube channel a chance. Really appreciate it. It does not go unnoticed whatsoever. And they are back from commercial break already. It is going to be 2nd and 12. Ball is going to be at the 33-yard line as Dylan Gabriel is going to drop back and pass out a shotgun, checks it down, and trying to look at that booth. I can't. Like, they got so many guys rotating in and out. Pause. Double pause. Jesus. I don't like ESPN StatCast when it comes to football. Jesus, I'm about to find another website. Might have to refresh it. 3rd and 8. And there's going to be a run. Nowhere to go. 4th down. Browns do not capitalize off the interception. That's one thing that we're going to have to do. We're going to have to capitalize. Plain and simple. We can't sit back and and not capitalize off of turnovers. I know you don't capitalize it all the time, but it would be nice to do said thing. And I think they're gonna send. Are they sending Schmidt out there for the field goal, or they're sending Bjorkes for the punt? And Schmidt is gonna kick a 47-yard field goal. Snap, hold, kick up. Schmidt got it, squeezed it in. Whoo, squeezed it in, but all four drives have produced points for the Cleveland Browns, and the Browns are up 13 points. They are up 20-7, 2 touchdown drives, 2 field goal drives, and Schmidt from 47 just barely squeezing that ball. Pause. Between the uprights, it is good. And it is 20-7, all Cleveland Browns all game long so far. Tommy DeVito threw that interception that set everything up, but we just couldn't, get all the way there. But my God, what a sequence of events, what a game so far by the Cleveland Browns thus far. Patriots see the kickoff. And I'll say you this too. Even though he's going to get to the 32-yard line, Haskins is going to get to the 32-yard line. For the most part, our special teams has looked better so far too. You can tell they're not getting coached by Ventrone whatsoever. You can tell. Look at this. They trying to show Watson, after Hurricane Harvey. That was such a touching moment. That was such a touching moment. He gave his first. I think that was he gave his first game checks to some of the women that took care of them in the facility. As DeVito is back out there for the Patriots, I believe, and they're just a gain of 1. Second down, 13-12 to go in the half. I think ticking down. And Amazon Prime trying to do their best to look at what Deshaun Watson did about 10 years ago. Don't think about all those massage parlors. 2nd and 9, ball at the 33-yard line, or 32, excuse me. And Horton's gonna scramble for the first down, and it's not DeVito. They said, DeVito, sit your Italian ass down. He said, sit down. You've done enough. They say you've done enough. And they said that interception right there will be your last pass as a New England Patriot. As Morton scrambles for 14 yards, first down for the New England Patriots. Ball at the 46-yard line. Morton shotgun. Gives it to Haskins. Haskins is going to breaks a few tackles. Browns had him stuffed, but he's going to turn that into a 7-yard gain, a 6-yard gain. And it's going to be second down for the New England Patriots with 12 minutes to go. But they told Tommy DeVito, you can sit down. I'm not even about to read that, man. 6-yard run. I second guess myself. 6-yard run. I'm not reading that rule, man. I'm not reading that. You're probably right, but I'm not reading that. Morton drops back after the play action, gets pressured by the Browns, gets it out to Larson, or not Larson, sorry, correction. But that's going to be a gain of about 4? So it should be 3rd and 1. That was Arkin with the catch. As we starting to see some of the 4th stringers in for the New England Patriots. 3rd and 1. Let's see what they're going to do with this. It might just run it up the middle. And yes, that's exactly what they do. And the Patriots are going to get the first down. 3-yard gain. First down, Patriots. 10 minutes, 55 seconds to go. In this half, Morton is leading this drive. I mean, he has the same goal chain on as Tommy DeVito. That's why I thought it was DeVito at first. One number off, everything, but so far it's looking like he has good command of this offense. Mike Vrabel looking for Diana Rossini. She ain't on that field, brother. Morton drops back, has time in the pocket, zips it. Wide open was Dixon for the first down. And Morton trying to pull the Patriots back into this game. But isn't it great to see after a 19-yard pass to Dixon, as Mike Vrabel looks on. First and 10, ball at the 29-yard line. Correction, that was 24-yard line. I'm off by 5 yards, but Haskins is going to get maybe back to the line of scrimmage, second down. Jesus, mom got a ton of makeup on. Here we go. Second and 10. Morton drops back. Oh, he just overthrew him. I mean, the corner wasn't paying attention to his man, just overthrew him. Straight up, just overthrew him. And it's going to be third and 10, ball at the 23-yard line. As Josh McDaniel looks on. I mean, he had his guy. He had his guy. It was incomplete. All right, here we go. Third and 10. Can the Patriots pick up this first down? They have to get to the 13-yard line. Morton is calling the shots, calling the plays, letting everybody know what is going on. Browns bring pressure. Pass, catches it, and they're going to say he is short by probably half an inch. So it's going to be fourth down. Expect the Patriots to go for it. I don't think Vrabel's going to – is Vrabel going to challenge that? I don't think he is. But the offense is definitely out there. And I think Vrabel is going to challenge it. With 9 minutes and 4 seconds. Did he get that first down? No, I think he's just short of it. Like I said, probably about half an inch. And he will have that first down just based off that orange marker that's on the sideline. I would think they're definitely doing a replay review at least. So they're going to try to make sure to get this call right. But I think it's going to be fourth down. So we're waiting to see what's going to happen. They're replaying. I believe this is replay assist. I don't have my volume up too loud so it doesn't feed back into the microphone. So they are doing replay assist. The Vrabel did not. I don't even think. Can you challenge plays? I think you can challenge plays in preseason, but they're doing replay assist. Let's see what the call is. And he's short. Yep. He's short. So it's going to be fourth down, 4th and 1. And okay, so shoot, they got the virtual shit. All right, 4th and 1, 9 minutes to go. Can the Browns make a stop right here? The Browns are loading up the offense line. Watch out for the play action right here. They're going to give it to Haskins, and he gets the first down. Good push by the Patriots on that second effort. First down, Patriots are in the red zone, obviously. And just unable to plug up the running lanes. And the Patriots do get the first down, courtesy of Haskins. First and 10 for the Patriots. Currently a 10-play drive. Morton pump fakes. Reads progression. Browns get the sack. First sack of the game. Sindor gets the sack. Morton was looking through his progression. Everybody's covered. Doesn't find anybody. He had the one wide receiver. He could have, if he threw it right, but I think he was afraid to make that throw. Brown's able to bring the pressure and is able to cause the first sack of the game for either team. As Hudson is injured. So we got an injury timeout, 7:44 to go. 2nd and 13. That was a loss of 3 on that sack. And I think they got Hudson off the field. 2nd down and 13 after the sack. Morton drops back. Throws it. Going to be completed. 3rd down. Ball at the 10-yard line to Dixon. Third and 7. That was a 6-yard game. Ball at the 10-yard line. Morton making adjustments. Morton drops back, looks, gets the check down, swings it out to 39, and he's going to get pushed out of bounds. 4th down. And the Patriots are going to send the field goal unit. Patriots are going to send the field goal unit. Right now, they're at play 13. And this is going to be the Patriots' first field goal attempt. About a little bit under the distance of an extra point. I mean, that's borderline almost an old school extra point. 26-yard field goal. Should be a chipper. Ball is snapped. Up. Good. Browns up by 10. Patriots cut the lead by 10. Hasty got it for 3 yards. 20 to 10, Cleveland Browns are up. Cleveland Browns are up 20 to 10 right now.
I wanna be the best in the game, invest in my name, check no restraints, I'm obsessed with the pain, I ingest, I retain, assess and I change, possessed by the thought I'll be free one day from society's restraints, money,
I think they're probably gonna roll. Browns might get one more drive out of this, depending on how long they take.
I won't let them fester me. I know most are festering. Negativity is a plague for the mentally weak. No mercy, all I got is working. Never stop searching, never quench the thirsty. I'm toxic and psychotic with this logic. You can't stop it, it's been chronic since I was a boy, so neurotic and chaotic. Go to last with the webs I'm weaving. I could change the past with all I'm achieving. Got my foot on gas, never stop competing. If you break like glass, then this life's gonna eat 'em. Make mistakes real fast, then you learn how to beat 'em. If you take off the cast, you can see all the healing. If the pain's in the past, move on from the grave and put your foot on the gas. No,
Al Michaels roasting people. Like I said, I don't have the volume up. That aerial shot that they had said this is Lake Erie. We think it's still called Lake Erie. We're not quite sure at this point, but we'll be by Lake something like Ontario or whatever. It's going to be called by the time we get to Buffalo. Anyway, you know what's going on. Read the news. And the Browns showing tribute to Al and Linda wedding 60th anniversary. Shout out to them. Thank you all for joining, tuning in to From the Land Show. Live reacting to the Browns preseason game, week number 3. Browns paying tribute to Al and Linda Michaels on their 60th wedding anniversary. He says he's going to jet ski down to Cuyahoga. As Corley gets the ball, he's going to run it, and he's going to get tackled at the 37-yard line. Good return by Corley and good blocking. This special teams unit is so far. I mean, mind you, these are the forwards on the special teams, and they are better than anything that Raven Trone has produced over the last 2 years as the special teams coordinator here in Cleveland. Going to be 1st and 10, ball at the 37-yard line for the Cleveland Browns. Gabriel drops back, passes, overthrow, incomplete, 2nd down, but there is a flag on the play. I mean, Dylan Gabriel looks so much better and so much comfortable in this offense. And they're saying it might be a roughing the passer. Let's see what the call is. We do got a roughing the passer on the Patriots, so that's a gain of 15. Again, another play that, I mean, the Patriots are kind of a little undisciplined right now. Gabriel releases the ball, goes after the legs. Yeah, they're going to be all over that. But, I mean, that's not necessarily – that's one of those – the momentum took him into the legs of Dylan Gabriel. Pause. 1st and 10 after the roughing the passer call. The Browns are already on the New England Patriots 48-yard line. Dylan Gabriel takes a snap under the center. Is under center. Going to take the snap. Gives it to Marshall. Marshall's going to get about a gain of, let's call it, 2 yards. 2nd and 8. Dylan Gabriel playing great football thus far. 8 of 9, 139 yards. The 2 touchdown pass, both to Luke Floria. I don't miss Jerome Ford returning punts and kickoffs. I don't miss him on this team at all. Dylan Gabriel drops back, passes. 1st and goal. What a Dylan Gabriel is just playing lights out football. He is just playing lights out football. Let's call it spade a spade. He looks extremely well. And another great pass by Dylan Gabriel. I mean, Dylan Gabriel, it doesn't matter if it's with the Browns, as he gets it to Wilson on a 29-yard pass. It doesn't matter if he's getting it to 9 of 10, 168 yards, 2 touchdowns. And say what you want to say about Watson. Say what you want to say about Shedeur Sanders. Right now, honestly, after that gets a gain of 1, honest to God, this is the best quarterback play we have seen by the Cleveland Browns all preseason long. I mean, what a great game by Dylan Gabriel thus far. Dylan Gabriel is taking this opportunity. He knows he has been forgotten about. He hasn't been talked about. And Gabriel is literally showing why, hey, you don't forget my name whatsoever. I'm guilty of it myself as well. I hold myself accountable to that. Gabriel, shotgun pass, looking, fires to Floria, and touchdown Browns. Floria with his 3rd touchdown of the game, and they are saying that is a touchdown. They weren't even sure if that was a touchdown or not. Let's see if that ball rolled on the ground. But as of now, it stands as a touchdown. Luke Floria, does he go and get it? Yes, that ball never touches the ground. Touches his fingertips, able to recover. Luke Floria, baby, should be on the team. Let's go. He has control of it. What a play. That's a low throw. What a play. He scoops it off the... That's a touchdown. He loses it again, but that ball is not on the ground. They might say incomplete. Let's see what they say. Ah, man. But still, man, what effort? They're gonna take away the touchdown. They're gonna say it hit the ground, but what effort by like Floria is playing better than the wide receiver one named Jerry McDrops Judy. Floria is playing lights out football, man. And it's a shame that got taken away from him because he went and got that ball and secured the ball as best as he could, but it just hit the ground. And it is going to be a 3rd and 9 for the Cleveland Browns instead of a touchdown. Gabriel drops back, has time to Larvadon. Larvadon's going to get the first down. Gage Larvadon. Another player. Like, these are guys that are not your superstars, your household names, but they are showing that they are more capable and reliable in this system and what they're doing. Gabriel with the blitz in his face. And he pushed the ball right out, as Kurt Herbstreit says, pushed it out to Larvadon. First down, 1st and goal for the Cleveland Browns, as the Browns are knocking on the door for their 3rd touchdown of the game. Play action. Gabriel's looking, fires back in the end zone, incomplete, too high. Runs out of room. 2nd down. Where I would say, oh, your grandson played with him? Nice. Ball is at the 6-yard line. And the Browns are knocking on the door. And Gabriel is just, my goodness, 11 of 14 for $179. Second and goal, ball at the 6. Gabriel drops back. He's going to scramble. Gabriel looking, and that is going to count as I believe that's going to count as a TFL loss of 1, and it's going to be 3rd down, ball at the 7-yard line. Three minutes, 19 seconds on this drive, 7 plays. Here we go. 3rd and goal. Goal line stand for the New England Patriots so far. We thought Floria had a touchdown, but he didn't. But that's okay. Gabriel drops back, passes, gets it to Marshall. Touchdown, Cleveland. Hits Marshall on the flat route. Marshall breaks the tackle. Touchdown, Browns. And Dylan Gabriel with his 3rd touchdown. Damn it. Gabriel is playing his ass off. You got to give him props where props is due. I don't care if it's against the 3rd stringers. I do not care because, my God, he is playing good football. This is the best quarterback play we have seen of the Browns thus far in this preseason. He is earning his spot no matter where it is. And I'm going to say this too. Taylor Green, all he got to do at this point is not shit the bed. Schmidt, hold up, good. Browns up 17. The Browns have scored on every single drive they've had. Well, yeah, every single drive. Every single drive they have had, they have produced points. Two touchdown passes, 2 field goals, the 2 to Floria. Schmidt hit a 35, 47-yarder. And then, man, oh, man. Luke Floria almost had his 3rd touchdown. And right now, preseason or not, preseason or not, the Browns are starting to put belts of ass on the damn Patriots.
I don't want to go to work because my boss is a jerk and I'm not even that paid. I need a change in my life because I don't feel alive and there's nothing that makes me happy.
Gabriel's looking better than the man we're paying $230 million to. Floria and Larverdon is looking better than Jerry Jeudy. They got rid of Cedric Tillman. And the Browns steamrolling the New England Patriots.
We all got dreams, we all want things, but what you gonna do for it? How you gonna move for it?
Popcorn cold now. Like straight cold. No, it's crazy. I don't even remember having this song. I just saw it in my list. I was like, okay, here's there. Good shots of Old Municipal Stadium. I wish I was old enough to even go to that stadium. I wasn't even born when that stadium got torn down. I wish I was old enough to go to that stadium at least once. Like, that's the one thing I'm gonna do before it's all said and done. My son is gonna go to a game at the Browns current stadium. He's gonna go to a few games. He's gonna, even if he can't remember it a lot, maybe it's gonna be more for me. But damn it, he gonna go to this current stadium before they open up this new one. Haskins gets the kickoff return. Again, good kickoff coverage by the Cleveland Browns. Al Michaels talking about the old Cleveland Municipal Stadium. Patriots toss it out. Good defense by the Browns, clogging up the running lanes. They saw the halfback toss, and Huntington Bank Stadium makes the tackle. 2nd down. That probably what we calling that, loss of 5. Instantly loss of 6, instantaneously right there as we go into the 2-minute warning. It is all Cleveland all day. Browns up 27-10 in this game as we have 2 minutes to go in this half. The Browns have scored points in every single drive so far this year. Every single one. When it gets to halftime, I am going to take a small break. I'm going to put on, I think what we're going to do is we're going to put on the latest live stream, or we'll probably put on the Shador Sanders video I did, but I might be making a Dylan Gabriel's video the way he's playing. The way he's playing, I might make a Dylan Gabriel video, seriously.
This is my game to play, to claim a brand new name, oh. And I ain't gonna lie to you, I'm a bit nervous that I might screw everything up that I've ever done. But what's the point of living if you ain't having fun? I guess I'll try this, try that, might miss, gotta find what I'm good at. I guess I look here, look there, over where am I scared?
So we got look, Ray Farmer. Let's be honest here. Hey, let's say this, man. Let's call it a thou wow. Ray Farmer, like, honest to God, probably like if I had to go top 3 worst general managers, Ray Farmer probably like number 2. Like, to me, to this day, the 2014 draft performance by the Cleveland Browns is one of the worst I've ever seen in my entire life. Absolutely terrible. Absolutely terrible. So what we're gonna do is, because there's a lot of negativity with the other two lot. Well, I wouldn't say negativity, just a lot of controversy and everything like that. So we're gonna do the Shador Sanders video that was recorded that was 2 weeks ago. We're gonna do that video. No, we're gonna do the Nick Chubb video. That'll be the halftime show here. This is the video I did. Little tribute to Nick Chubb. It was about 17 minutes. As Morton get blown out, intercepted. Let's go. What a play. The Browns are playing lights out football, but it may be null and voided. Let's see. McMillan with the interception. Let's see. Oh, and they called the pass interference on McMillan. Let's see what they're talking about. But spot foul, first down. But again, man, what a play. They're going to call that. What? Oh, my goodness. That's nowhere near pass interference. The ball was underthrown. He's not even Lawrence is not even looking for it. Oh, that was just a piss poor. Oh my gosh, just took away such a good interception. That was a horrible call. Second down. Oh my gosh, just took it away from us. Don't. Hey, it's preseason, man. Don't y'all start this crap. 2nd and 7 at the 3-yard rush. Minute and 12. Morton drops back, looking, rolls out, throws it. As Weston gets just short of the first down. But what a terrible call on that pass interference. Man, that was a good play by McMillan. That should, regardless, that should be praised in the film room. West over with that 6-yard gain. And it's 3rd and 1, 1:05 left. He got out of bounds. Time is stopped. Browns up 27-10. Morton under center. 4 seconds to snap the ball. Snaps it through the middle. First down, Patriots. Hasty with about a 5-yard gain. Man, that was what an interception by McMillan that just got called away. I don't know how we're not calling Hudson for false start, though. Like, he is moving too soon. Hudson the second, number 51, the left tackle for New England. If y'all watching this game, just look at his movement before the ball is snapped. He is in his. It's just, what the hell? Here we go. 1st and 10. Ball at the 29-yard line. At Cleveland's 29-yard line. Morton making the play calls at shotgun. Hasty at running back. Morton drops back. He's going to try to scramble, and he's going to get about 5 yards. I'm going to get it to the 24. It's going to be 2nd and 5. And New England will call his second timeout. And they're showing the renders of the new stadium. We'll see how that's going to go. And it probably won't host a playoff game. I'm a firm believer. If you're going to ask for a new stadium, you better host a playoff game. Morton passes it. That's going to get forward progression, first down. We sued him. Morton drops back, doing check downs. Good job to keep Westover out of the and Patriots are gonna burn their final timeout. As I'm just listening to Al Michaels explain everything. I'm just loving all the history. Curb, she's right. We are. Morton checks it down to Hasty. Hasty could not bring it in. 3rd and 6. 19 seconds to go. Yep. So he didn't win it. 33, second longest drought in NFL history without a division title. Again, Hudson moves too soon. Morton drops back, gets pressure. He's rolling out, rolls out, throws a wild one, almost intercepted. And there's a flag on the play. And I think it's going to be holding, but they're probably going to decline it. 4th down. And let's see if the Patriots are going to go for this. You're absolutely right. The Tecmo Bowl General Manager champion. Stop, Raul, man. And the Patriots are going to kick their second field goal. This is going to be a 33-yarder. The length of an extra point these days, so it should be makeable. 4th and 6, 11 seconds to go. Should be 8 seconds by the time the ball goes through the upright. Snap, hold, kick is up. And that ball is good. It got tipped, but it is good. 27-13, all Browns, all game. And just expect to kneel down. And the Patriots will receive the ball at the beginning of the second half. And like I said, I'll be playing the Nick Chubb video, which you guys can also watch in the archives. Again, if you're first time here, welcome. If you are returning back or have stuck around this whole time, thank you all very much. Appreciate it. Seven seconds to go in this half. Browns are up by 14, 27-13. The Browns have scored on every single drive in this game as the ball is kicked off, and it's going to sail and go out of bounds, but would have been a 109-yard return. And technically this is a drive, but let's be real. Here's 2 seconds left. Kneel down, and the Browns will go into halftime up 27-13. The fact that the Browns have scored 27 points in one half. And they look like, yep, just going to run the ball to Marshall. Yep. And he's going to get a gain of 4, and that's going to be the half. Browns up 27-13. Let's go over the stats real quick and let's go over the stats real quick. Go around the league as well. Dylan Gabriel is going to be done for the night, more than likely. 12 of 15, a $186, and 3 touchdowns, no interceptions. Sanders had 6 carries for 29 yards. Marshall 2 carries for 5 yards. Touchdown, Tommy. Yeah, okay. For Patterson, 2 catches, 71 yards. Gage Larberdon, 3 catches, 43 yards. Wilson with 1 catch, 29. Luke Floria, 2 catches, 20 yards, and 2 tutties. Marshall with 2 catches, 18 yards, and a tutty as well. Schmidt, 2 for 2 with his longest being 47 yards. For the New England Patriots, Tommy DeVito, 2 for 4, 55 yards, and a touchdown. Morton with 8 of 12 for 56 yards and an interception. Morton has 2 carries for 18 yards. DeVito has 2 carries for 16. Haskins with 5 carries for 9 yards. Hasty 4 carries for 6 yards. Larison 2 carries for 5 yards. Kyle Williams 2 catches, 55 yards and a touchdown. Kyle Dixon with 3 catches, 31 yards. Jack Westover, 2 catches, 10 yards. Borlingus, 2 field goals. Longest one is 33 yards. This is from the Land Show. We are not getting off this stream. We're taking a halftime break. We're going to play the Nick Chubb video that is on the channel. You guys can go check it out for yourselves as well. But we're going to play this instead of halftime. I'm going to recuperate. I'm going to refill up on my drinks. Probably going to eat the rest of this popcorn. I don't know. I'm going to refill up my drinks and take a breather myself. So go ahead and enjoy this video. And we will see you at the half. And I am your host, Tyrell. And today we're going to talk about the retirement of Nick Chubb that was announced by him last night. Before we do that, hit that like button, share, comment, and subscribe, and hit that notification bell for any updates on the channel. And let's go ahead and get started on talking about one of the best running backs of his generation, and Nick Chubb. To me, Nick Chubb is a top 3 Brown since 1999, and he is a top 10 Cleveland Brown of all time. To me, he's the best running back to play for this organization. I know we have Jim Brown, but I've only had the pleasure of seeing highlights of Jim Brown. To me, Nick Chubb was the best running back I've ever watched on this team. He put his head down. He went to work, didn't say anything crazy, didn't crap on the city, didn't represent the city in a bad way, and didn't represent himself in a bad way at all. And on top of that, he was a premier running back, a top 5 running back every single year that he played in this league since coming into this league in 2018. We know about the knee injury that happened in 2023 that derailed his career, right? And watching that Monday Night Football game when Minkah Fitzpatrick hit his knee and basically Nick Chubb's knee was destroyed in that, and his career in life was changed for that. It's one of the most devastating things to ever happen to a person that is so like beloved and just a good person. You can just kind of tell just how he moves and operates and just represents himself. And Nick Chubb to me is just an all around great player that you want representing your franchise, and to have the pleasure of watching one of the best running backs to ever grace the football field and play for your team, despite being a Browns fan, despite the fact that I'm very cynical with this team because this team has not given me a lot of positive things to like, you know, cheer for. He is one of the few that was the bright spots in a lot of dark places. But Chubb is also associated with a lot of winning, what kind of crazy to say, winning football with this organization, right? Like we had our peak when Nick Chubb was our premier running back as well. Like when I think of top 3 Cleveland Browns, I think of Myles Garrett, I think of Joe Thomas, and I think of Nick Chubb. And that's exactly what he is. But let's go ahead and read his retirement letter. Football was a huge blessing in my life. It opened so many doors, gave me opportunities I never could have imagined, and allowed me to meet some amazing people. I'm grateful for everyone I've crossed paths with along the way, and I promise I took something from each of you. This is actually part of his letter. Thank you to my teammates, to my coaches, the fans, my family, friends, and anyone who cheered me on. 12-year-old me could never imagine where this game would take us. But 30-year-old me can look back and say we gave it everything we had. To this day that I die, it will always be go Dogs, go Browns, Batman out. And that was the end of his letter. Nick Chubb literally just quiet, silent, put his helmet on, went to work, saved the day. He literally Batman. I've had, like I said, I think all of us have had, but like being a fan of this team, have had the pleasure of watching every single one of his snaps, seeing every single one of his runs, seeing the dynamic duo of Nick Chubb and Kareem Hunt toting the football together, seeing the fact that we've had a head coach kind of screw him out of a rushing title a couple of times, right? Like all you had to do was give him the ball, he would have the rushing title. Never got the rushing title because they decided to take him out and being frustrated about it. Watching him clutch moments, ice games time and time again. Seeing him run all over the Pittsburgh Steelers defense on January 10th of 2021 when the Cleveland Browns marched into Pittsburgh and beat Pittsburgh in the wild card. Watching Nick Chubb from the moment he played against the Oakland Raiders when he had got, his first touches. I think those are like his first handful of touches was in that Raiders game. He might have had a couple, but that Raiders game back in 2018, back in his rookie year, was like the precedent that he was going to set because he like showed us right off the bat, like this guy was the better running back at Georgia because remember you had him and Sony Michel. I know Sony Michel got the Super Bowl ring, but Chubb should have got one too. And we know that he ended his playing career in Houston, and he was able to go to the playoffs, was able to win another playoff game, and he just wasn't the same, and you can't blame him. Like he suffered 2 ACL injuries on the exact same knee. But one of my favorite Nick Chubb moments was when he was while in the midst of him recovering from that ACL in 2023. Thursday night football against the Jets. Browns win. We're in the playoffs. And he comes out as the honorary captain of the Cleveland Browns. Batman mask on. Took the guitar and smashed it. Crowd goes absolutely insane. That's one of my favorite Nick Chubb moments. And another moment of mine that Nick Chubb has, the 94-yard run against the Falcons, the explosive runs against the Ravens, against the Steelers, against pretty much every single team. And the one thing that I'm afraid of, and I'm seeing it already, I've really been seeing it leading up to this, right, is the fact that Nick Chubb is starting to become a what if. Nick Chubb is starting to become a what if. Like, what if that knee injury on Monday Night Football against the Steelers doesn't happen? What if, he was able to get traded to another team, or what if, he doesn't just get hurt, right? To me, Nick Chubb is not a what if. He's not. He's a top premier running back every single year outside of 2024. 2023, he got injured. I think that was like, week 2, week 3? Like, he was a top premier running back. He was up there with Derrick Henry. He was up there with Saquon Barkley. Like, think of the premier running backs in this league, like, throughout the time that he was in this league. And he was up there in the conversations with these running backs. Watching Nick Chubb tote the rock was something very special. And it's something that I will never forget. I've said on this channel multiple times of holding near and dear the Peyton Hillis season back in 2010, right? I've said that so many times. So imagine how I feel about Nick Chubb as a player and as a football player that represented his team, right? Like, he will forever go down as a top 3 Browns to me. Since 99, he would go down as a top 10 Cleveland Brown of all time. He was, again, like I said, a bright spot in a lot of dark places. Him, Myles Garrett, Joe Thomas, those are the 3 that I think of. And there's no particular order, however you want to mumble jumble it, right? Nick Chubb came out, did his thing, went to work, and played his ass off. Worked his ass off. Was a great teammate by all accounts. Never caused any problems. Never went out there and did some crazy ass shit that we gotta slander him on. Never did anything crazy. And I'll tell you a personal story. Right. I was working at a radio station back when what was that? The 2022 season. I was working at a radio station. And I remember when the Browns blew that 13-point lead against the New York Jets. What a lot of people mainstream-wise forget is that Nick Chubb, to go up by 13, Nick Chubb scored a touchdown that, in under 2 minutes, that felt like we iced the game, and then our kicker freaking missed the extra point. And I remember when the Jets made that comeback and won the game, I remember taking a decent amount of calls from people in the city blaming Nick Chubb for the loss. Oh, he should have ran out of bounds. Oh, he should have slid down. He should have took a knee. He should have did this, should have did that, da-da-da-da. I said, we're not going to sit here. Mind you, screening calls for a radio station, like a very popular radio station in the city. I'm screening calls. And I'm literally, all I'm supposed to do is say, thank you. All right, cool. Put you on hold. Bam. I broke protocol. I was defending Nick Chubb. I said, no, we're not going to sit here and blame Nick Chubb for blowing a 13-point lead when he iced the game, when he was supposed to ice the game. He did his job. He did his job. We was up by 7. He did his job, scored the extra touchdown, give us the insurance points. It ain't his fault that we couldn't recover the onside kick. It wasn't his fault that it was blown coverages under Joe Woods' defense. It wasn't his fault that the kicker missed. I forgot who our kicker was at the time. Missed the extra point. Wasn't none of that. So I was like, no, we're not going to sit here and blame Nick Chubb. I said, no. And it wasn't a lot of people, but the people that did start to blame Nick Chubb, I'm like, no. We are not doing that. We are not blaming Nick Chubb. We are not sitting back, and we are not going to slander this man. He don't do shit to deserve to be slandered. So to those few people that is a stain on the Browns, whatever pun you want to take that, whatever. Get out of here. But Nick Chubb literally came here and was really not even recognized at first, right? Because, go back and watch the Hard Knocks of 2018 where they're showing Baker Mayfield in the airport. He's getting dapped up. He's getting stopped. He's getting asked to take pictures. The staff is trying to move him along. And then Nick Chubb is by himself. And there's a guy that goes, hey, who are you? People are just walking around him like he's like nobody recognizes him. No, I think one or two people recognize him. But you had the one businessman that was like, "Hey, what are you here for?" And he's like, "Yeah, all right, we're back. Okay, halftime is over." Man, I got to remember, this is not NBA halftimes. Got to remember that. All right, Patriots are going to get the ball to start this half. Haskins turns it. First down. Patriots. 13-27, Cleveland. Morgan is still out there for the Patriots. I think he's going to be out there for the rest of the game. 7-yard gain for the Patriots. Second and 5 for the New England Patriots. Ball at the 41-yard line. Morton drops back, passes, fires. DeGeneiro gets the 4-yard completion, and this is going to be 3rd and 1. Third and 1, 14 minutes to go. 27-13 Cleveland. Snap, and he's going to get stuffed. That should be 4th and inches. I don't think Haskins got it. And they're going to give it to him. First down, Patriots. Haskins got the first down. First and 10, ball at the 46-yard line for the New England Patriots on New England's 46-yard line. My gosh, can we call false starts? Get sacked. Yep, and they're going to call it down. Izzard with the sack. Second sack by the Cleveland Browns. Izzard literally beats his man on the snap. Good swim move, gets through. Morton tries to escape, can't do it. Izzard gets credited for the sack. 2nd and 20, lost to 10 for the New England Patriots. Oh my gosh, man. They're anybody in the chat watching, am I getting this wrong? Because I don't think I'm getting this wrong, man. They're cutting it close. They're cutting it close. Third and 9 after a gain of 11. Morton drops back. Incomplete. 4th down. Patriots driving a little bit. Got started out by the sack. Hasty had that 11-yard run. Tries to get it to Palmer, but incomplete. And he's a rookie himself, and he's learning as well. Engage Larver down. What is Larver down? What is he doing? What the fuck was that? Gage, that's the type of crap that will get you cut. Larvadon, that would get you cut. Why did he do that? Why did he do that? That was a piss poor decision by Larvadon. Like, dude, what was you thinking? That was terrible. That was absolutely terrible. Mm-mm-mm. All right, let's do some score checking. Bills are down by 7 with a minute to go in their game, but they're sitting on the Steelers' 2-yard line as they try to tie the game. Raiders up 9-6 against the San Francisco 49ers with 5.5 to go in the third quarter for them. We're up 27-13 as we're going to get our first look at Taylor Green in action. All right, here we go. Browns will start at the half-yard line thanks to Gage Larveston. Great decision making. Think about this. Ryan Fitzpatrick played for all but one team in the AFC East. All right, Taylor Green is going to be under center where he get his first actions. Ball at the 2-yard line. They're going to give it to Marshall. Marshall on the weak side keeps running, keeps stumbling and pushing to the 7, gain of 5. But they're in this position because Larveston, like, okay, if you're going to catch it because you don't want to get down at like the 2-yard line, okay, but then you run back to the 2-yard line, think you're going to do some Dante Hall, Devin Hester stuff. You ain't got that loosening for the speed, buddy. 2nd and 6, ball at the 6. After a gain of 4 by Marshall. They're going to hand it to Marshall again. This time, Marshall's going to get stuffed back to the original line of scrimmage. And this is not looking like this wasn't a good drive, not a good start for Taylor Green and the Cleveland Browns thus far. Third and 9, ball at the 3. 10.5 to go in this quarter. We still got another quarter to go. Taylor Green in the shotgun formation. Green drops back, rolls out to the right, runs, and he's gonna miss by just half an inch. And they're gonna give it to him. First down. Good job by Taylor Green to pick up that first down. They said we ain't leaving nothing up to the virtual assistant whatsoever. Good play calling good decision by Taylor Green. Wasn't phased by the pressure. You know what he could do. Or did they not give it to him? They didn't give it to him. Fourth down. At first, they gave it to him. Virtual assistant said, nah, back him up. But good effort by Taylor Green. 3-0 for the Cleveland Browns. NFL's best punter, Corey Bojorquez. Saw a lot of action last season. Bojorquez just booms that bad boy. Keep on. Oh, it muffed it, but it did go out of bounds. Josh McDaniels, there's no doubt denying it that Josh McDaniels is an excellent offensive coordinator. But I would not want him being the head coach of my team at all. Ryan Fitzpatrick said, where? Martin, shotgun formation, second and 6. Drops back, drop pass. I mean, Martin's putting it there. There have been about 4 passes that he's putting the ball where it's supposed to be, and he's getting no help from his team whatsoever. 3rd and 6. 3rd and 6 for the New England Patriots. 8 minutes and 57 seconds left. Morton drops back. Pressure coming. Drilled. And that is the 3rd sack by the Cleveland Browns as they bring the extra pressure. Patriots 3-0, and the Browns keep in charge of this game 27-13. And we're going to see Taylor Green in the second drive and hopefully in a better position than that first drive he was in. I told you Bojorquez is and look, Larveston is not even back there. They said, all right, you did that bullshit. Get your ass on the bench. Booming punt. Booming punt. Taylor Green is not getting any luck. Back-to-back drives with it pinned in the 5-yard line. Taylor Green, I want to see what Taylor Green's going to do, but he's not going to give us a lot of chances. We're not going to get a lot of chances here. Jalen Green, 2 drives, both pinned within the 5-yard line. Okay. Or I won't. All right, let's see. All right, here we go. Telling Green's second drive, in the same spot. Marshall gets 1 yard. Second down. Dylan Gabriel don't even have his shoulder pads on. I can tell you Kurt Herbstreit money. I like money. Second down, Taylor Green drops back, pump fakes, doesn't find anything. Has running out of time, running out of room. Taylor Green is gonna run it right up there. What a play by Taylor Green! Taylor Green takes it up to the 34-yard line for a gain of 32. First down, Browns. It was looking like Taylor Green was running out of time, running out of space. Is able to cut it back to the left, and it is run. I mean, yeah, cut it back to the left, Jesus, and is able to get 32 yards off of that play. First down, Browns, and they're gonna mark him at the 30. Believe it, at the 34-yard line. What a play by Taylor Green! Make that officially 30 yards. Taylor Green drops back, looking. Floria gets it. He's going to run. Is he going to get the first down? I think he is going to get the first down. He reached out for it. Trying to find more room. And they're going to say he's short of it. Second down. Taylor Green is stepping up in the pocket. He's not afraid. He's poised. He's using his mobility. Floria in motion. Green hands it off. First down. Browns get the first down. Booth with the 2-yard run. Taylor Green under center. To Booth. Booth spin move, puts the Patriots in a spin cycle fumble, but I think it's going to be ruled down. And right now they're going to call it live, but Patterson recovered the ball. But I think Booth was down before contact, so they're going to call that back. But puts the Patriots in a spin cycle. Nope, that is a live ball. Not the way you want to finish a run, but Patterson's right there to recover. And the Browns gained a little bit more extra yards thanks to Patterson's awareness. First down, ball at the 49-yard, 44-yard line. Taylor Green hands it off to Booth. Booth on the weak side is going to get stuffed. They're right there with him. Jared Verse blinged out to the gills. Denzel Boston blinged out. Not like Jared Verse, but blinged out. Taylor Green out of the shotgun, 2nd and 10. Ball at the 44-yard line. Green drops back, looking, fires it. Caught by the gain of 6 to Biber. Third and 5, 3.5 to go in the third quarter. Browns still up 27-13. This drive started off at the 2-yard line. 3rd and 5, ball at the 39-yard line. Taylor Green gets the snap, drops back. He's looking. He's going to scramble for that first down. He's going to get that first down and much more out at the 31-yard line. First down, Cleveland. Once again, Taylor Green knowing when to use that mobility, knowing when to scramble, is not fazed by the pressure, is looking downfield. First down, Cleveland. Taylor Green playing good football so far. Browns coming out in an I formation, a little bit of old school football right here. Taylor Green under center, gives it to Booth. Booth runs it up the middle. He's going to get about a gain, call it a gain of 3. 2nd and 7. He wants more of an opportunity to get the ball down the field, but I mean, he's leading this drive very well. He's making smart decisions thus far and trusting his instincts. And the offensive line is giving him some solid time. This offensive line's pass protection has gotten so much better. They're gelling very well. There you go. Taylor Green, screen pass to Larvestein. Larvestein is going to get there, and he's going to get about a gain of 3. It looked like he was going to get stuffed in the backfield, but was able to get out. Hey, man, we got to go to work in the morning. That's why. We got to go to work. Oh, Jeff, shout out to I've been giving Dylan Gabriel all the credit in the world this entire stream. He played absolutely well. 3rd and 4. Taylor Green gives it off the boot. Nope, it's an option play. He's gonna keep it. Taylor Green gets the first down. What a play by Taylor Green. What a good play. Gets the option. Calls the Patriots to crash on Booth. Sprints it out to the weak side and has enough for the first down. Yes, Jeff. Dylan Gabriel played phenomenal football in this preseason game today. And he showed, whether it's to the Browns or to any potential trade suitors, that he can play for their team as well. Taylor Green drops back and pass. He's looking. Checks it down. And it's going to be a gain of 9 to Ryan. Checks it down to Ryan. I think, Jeff, I think that it's going to come down to, I think Dylan Gabriel is going to be gone. I know you can dress 3, but realistically, if they get an offer for Dylan Gabriel, they're going to take that offer. Like, I think they're going to keep Taylor Green because they're not going to want to put him on the practice squad so he can get poached from somewhere else. So yeah, one of them is going to be gone. I don't think we're going to keep all 4. And that is the end of the quarter. The Browns started this second drive of the half at the 2-yard line, and they are driving down the field and is in the red zone right now. No, Green is, Jeff, you're right. Green is not ready whatsoever. No pun intended. Green is green. But if you have Green just like sit back, behind Watstein, Shador, whatever it may be, then that'd be cool. We might see him like garbage time game like week 18 just to see what they got in the building with him. But I think Gabriel might be gone. If it's not going to be Gabriel, it's a small possibility it's going to be Shador. I know all the Shador fans are going to love it. To be honest with you, I'm going to love it because of the simple fact, like, the national media can get off of our backs for once. But yeah, so I do think that the Cleveland Browns we're going to walk in with 3. I just don't see Taylor Green going on practice squad and the Browns risking Taylor Green getting signed somewhere else. Like, I just don't see that happening, to be honest with you. That's just me personally. I don't see it happening. I mean, I'm not ruling out that Taylor Green is going to be, or I'm not ruling out that we're going to have all 4. I'm really not, but I just don't. Usually, when you got 4 quarterbacks, and 3 of them are quality quarterbacks. Watson's not going anywhere. Watson's not going anywhere. So it comes down to Shador and Dylan Gabriel. And yeah, they're gonna put Green on the practice squad, but that's a risk because there's a lot of teams that liked what they saw in Taylor Green, him coming out of college. I liked what I saw of him coming out of college. So I just, it's kind of one of those things where you kind of just go, okay, it's a possibility we can keep all 4 and Taylor goes on the practice squad, but they can't protect Taylor, and the organization is very high on Taylor Green right now. They really are. Jeff, thank you for popping in and checking out this channel, man. I appreciate you. All right, end of the start of the 4th quarter. Taylor Green, read option. Same thing. He's going to use that speed, get the first down. Patriots were ready for that this time. But he uses that speed, gets the first down, or are they going to call it short? Yep, 31. They say he did not pick up that first down. Browns currently on a 13-play, 88-yard drive, 3rd and 1. And Taylor Green just sneak it right up the middle, first down. Sometimes you just got to keep it simple, stupid. Sometimes you just got to keep it simple. Dylan did look better in the situation. The only thing that's going to be held against Dylan is the fact that, he played against the 3s and 4s of the Patriots. That'd be the only downside, but that's not discrediting the performance he's had. But to me, to be honest with you, he's had the best performance of all the quarterbacks in this preseason. And Booth is going to break a tackle. Touchdown, Browns. The Browns are dominating this game. They're dominating. Devon, Booth, Tutty, Browns up by 20, extra point pending. 98-yard drive, 15 plays. They chewed that clock up, and the Browns are up 33-13. 15 plays, 98 yards, over 8 minutes of football played. And they completely milked the clock, drove the ball down the field. The ball was down at the 2-yard line. Schmidt, extra point, snap, hold, kick up, and good. 34-13. The Browns are up. Browns are up. Yes, Watson did play against the 3s and 4s and look like dog crap. Here's the difference between Dylan Gabriel and Deshaun Watson, and that's called $230 million. It's called $230 million. They gonna want to use that money. And I said this, Jeff. If I got to check my Twitch, But if you go onto YouTube and type in the same name as the Twitch name, you'll see like in the last live stream I did, I talked about how the decision of, and I really said Shador, but Dylan Gabriel as well, the decision of Deshaun Watson starting now has nothing to do with Todd Monken and Shador Sanders. Like, I love how now the national media is catching on to that. But I don't mean to toot my own horn, but I was saying, like, dude, Haslam had a lot involved in this. And not only that, but this decision was made when the head coach and Shador and Dylan were in college. Monken was offensive coordinator for or he was just coming back into the NFL. Dylan Gabriel, Shador Sanders were in college. You see what I'm saying? So this was premeditated 4 years ago, unfortunately. Unfortunately. And it happens. And it happens. It happens. It's unfortunate, but when there's that much money being on the line, that's what happens. Hey, Jeff, I agree. I think we do got a kicker in Schmidt. I really do. Like, about time. They talking to the massage therapist right now. Oh, come on. He getting paid $230 million, and that's where all the headlines are. You answer your own question on that one. Browns, again, solid coverage. Put him down at the 28-yard line. I mean, this special teams looks way better under a different special teams coordinator. Way better. Browns up 13-34. Here we go. 1st and 10 for the Patriots. Morton is back out there. Steps back. Simple hitch route. Got him. 2nd down. Gain of 8 on the play. 13:33 to go in this game. Clock is ticking. Football is back, baby. Bro, he ain't swimming nowhere. I don't even know where he at right now. And that's a complete pass to Dixon. Apparently, Dixon didn't get touched on that, but it's going to be a 1st down nonetheless for the New England Patriots. First down for the New England Patriots. No regret, no 27. Come on, Jeff. Jeff and Raul going crazy in the chat. 1st down for the Patriots. That was about a gain of 5. Oh, my goodness gracious. No 27 regrets. Dixon with that got the 8-yard pass and then the 5-yard run. And it's going to be 2nd down for the New England Patriots. By Haskins. That was a 5-yard run by Haskins. Morton under center. Haskins, play action. Morton, rush. He's looking, going to throw it away out of the pocket. Drake May makes the catch. Probably the best receiver on that. He's the best receiver of the game. He's not even dressed. 3rd and 5. Defensive stop right here. The backup defense does look good. I think this entire team has played its best football like all game long. And it's kind of like, all right, man, this is why, like, I know it's the backups, but this is why Vegas had us at 7.5. Morton drops back, dumps it, incomplete. Shut it down. Patriots offensive line is buying Morton time. 4th and 5. Patriots are going to punt the ball. And the Browns have an opportunity. Again, Taylor Green, maybe not a lot of passes, maybe not a lot of deep passes, but led a 15-play, 98-yard drive that produced a touchdown. So you got to give Taylor Green his flowers where his flowers are due. Another punt by the Patriots. Fair catch right at the 19, maybe the 20-yard line. 12 minutes even to go. It is unfortunate, Jeff. It's unfortunate because he was playing so good. I think he's going to make the roster regardless. I really do. I think they said that the ankle injury is not as severe as they thought it was. I expect to see him. I expect to see him play. I really. So. 34-13 Browns. Browns up by 21. They're up by 21 when the Browns over the last 2 years had a hard time even getting to 21. And they're up by 21. So a lot of positivities flowing today. Dylan Gabriel again. Lights out. Lights out football. 12 of 15, $186 and 3 tutties. Taylor Green himself, 4 for 4, no touchdowns, 27 yards. Let's see. Vegas and 49ers are tied at 9 apiece. The Buffalo Bills beat the Pittsburgh Steelers 28-20. They was able to score that touchdown and went for the 2 and got the dub. The Chargers are up 7-3 against the Los Angeles Rams in the preseason battle of LA. Diamondbacks down 0-1 against the Giants, top of the 3rd. Astros beat the Yankees 5-1. Royals beat the Blue Jays 13-2. Brewers beat the Mets 8-2. Braves beat the Dodgers 1-0. Those are the games that were going on when we first started. Over in the WNBA, the Valkyries beat the Liberty 79-60, and the Mystic and Mercury are tied at 15 apiece with the first quarter winding down in that game as well. FCS college football is going on right now. And Taylor Green is going to lead the Cleveland Browns on the 3rd drive of the game, of the half, his 3rd drive. Here we go. 1st and 10, ball at the 19-yard line. Patriots punter had 3 punts inside the 20 as they give it to Marshall. He's going to get a gain of 3 on the play, 2nd and 7 with 11:50 to go and counting down. Mike Vrabel is trying to figure out where's Diana Rossini at. She's not there right now. Was it really? No, they didn't. No, Cleveland didn't play today. Or is that can't be for tomorrow's game, Jeff? That can't be for tomorrow's game. I formation for the Browns. Ball at the 22-yard line. 2nd and 7. Browns in a strong formation. Correction. Marshall runs it. Strong side. Stiffs arm. Breaks a couple of tackles. Gain of 10. First down, Cleveland. And Marshall is picking up steam right now himself. First and 10, ball at the 32-yard line. Taylor Green under center again, single back formation. Play action. Green, time, scrambles to the outside. He's going to get for that first down, and he's going to be a yard short. Bro, everybody's just wearing their chains on the sideline today, I see. Yeah, Dylan Gabriel did push the ball down the field. That 52-yard pass was like a beauty. First and 10, they did give him that first down. I thought he was a yard short. Ball at the 42-yard line. That should be about 2nd and 5 for the Browns after that run. But Taylor Green scrambles it, gets 10 yards. Again, Taylor Green is leading some long drives here. And as Booth got 5 yards on that play, he's leading some long drives, but my goodness. 2nd and 5, 9.5 to go in this game. Taylor Green under center again. Booth is in the backfield. Floria is in motion. Booth up the middle. And he's going to get short, just short, gain of 4. 3rd and 1. Just short of that first down marker. Nine minutes to go in this game. 3rd and 1, 34-13, all Cleveland Browns since the moment this ball kicked off. Outside of the 3-yard run, another sneak, first down. Outside of the 3-yard run to end the first half. Outside of that, the Browns have only not scored on one drive, and that was that first drive that started at the 2-yard line when Larvistan did not return the ball very well. But outside of that, the Browns have scored on every single drive outside of that first drive that started at the 2-yard line and the 3-yard run that had 2 seconds left to go in the half. Elliot Wolf was in this building as well. I mean, their general manager and head coach were in Cleveland at one point. As Marshall was going to get stuffed, maybe a yard. 2nd and down as the Browns are just tickety-tockety running the clockety out. 7:40 to go. Vrabel is missing his playlist from Rossini. Dang on ESPN Gamecast is not doing any justice. Larvestein is going to get stuffed in the not yet, loses 2 yards. Good effort. 3rd down for the Browns is going to be 3rd and 11. '49ers up 12-9 against the Raiders. Mendoza 7 of 14, 57 yards in the interception. 57 yards in the interception. Big Kirko 8 of 11 for 51. 3rd and 9. Correction. Taylor Green drops back, has a little bit of time, fires it over everybody's head, incomplete, 4th down. And we're going to see Corey Bjorkes for the 2nd time today. They probably running like maybe it was a special to one of the games. Sure, if I would have heard about that, I definitely would have went. All that hectic parking at all. Bjorkes, 2nd punt of the game. Snap. Bjorkes gets that ball up. NFL's best punter. Fair catch is called and it's caught. And they're going to place it at the 11-yard line. Browns up 21 points. Shoot.
Yeah.
Yeah, figure out what
Hey,
game that was and
what
see if they
is up?
running that promotion
Living
again
off
then.
the edge like a barber lining up. Just another day and another dollar, bruh. I'm dialing in, just count it up. Another win, can't get enough. Watch me pivot in a clay for my love. Pisces, I live in a lake and I love it. Golden, yeah, I got the swing with the club. Hole in one. Where I'm at, you need some drive, get a license. Or you get caught up downtown, way too enticing. Dark days, brighter lights in the night. Ay. Keep it cool, play it right, skip the bison. Kick it dope, getting into the end zone. 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 Dawg, then that's another hustle play. Vitamins, doing more than one a day. I just get it off the muscle. Gotta run it in off the shuttle. We can't even talk about it, especially when your boys ain't even being solid. Oh, of a kind, I hand it to you. Don't pay no mind, I could never do it. We are not congruent, that is not the movement. Got that earth, wind, and fire, baby, now we grooving. We were certain, stressed and tired, I had to be a student. Step to double up the volume, lead it to it. Yeah, lead it to it. Kick it dope, getting into the end zone. Kick it dope, getting into the end zone. Kick it dope, getting into the end zone. Kick it dope, getting into the end zone.
All right, game is back.
They talking from the wrong side. It's gonna be a long
I was open ticket Browns game.
ride.
Look, the Browns start losing again. Trust me, them tickets are gonna go down to $5 a pop in the regular season. Trust and believe me, Jeff. Trust and believe it. After the game, we're gonna do a quick post-game show. Not gonna be as long as the ones we did last year. If you're on Twitch and you want to subscribe to the and view the YouTube videos, as Morton passes it for about 5 yards. Just type in "From the Land Show" as well on YouTube. You'll find me there on YouTube as well. And all previous videos are up. Playlists are there as well to go check out. Again, like, share, comment, subscribe, the whole 9 yards. The whole 9. As Hasty runs it, first down. Good run. First team since 2021 to start back-to-back season with 5 new offensive linemen. Morton steps back, fires, checks down, shut down. 5.5 to go in this game. Again, Browns are up 34-13. They have dominated this game from beginning to now. Have played damn near picture perfect football. A lot of people believe Shador is going to start around week 4. We're going to see. Screen pass, Hasty gets stuffed in the backfield. Poor execution by the Patriots on that screenplay. Third down, 4 minutes, 50 seconds to go. Shador might be starting week 4. I don't know. We're gonna see. Time will tell. If Deshaun even plays decent, they're not gonna bench him. If he plays decent, like we're talking like mid at best, like people are gonna be pissed at mid play, but they're not gonna bench him. 3rd and 12. Morton checks it down. Opportunity to get the first down, doesn't get it. This is gonna be about 4th and 2. And the Patriots are gonna keep the offense out there and they're gonna go for it. 4 minutes to go in this game. Fourth and 2, 4 minutes to go. Morton's actually going to change out of the single back and right into the shotgun. 4th and 2. Morton's looking. He's getting pressured. He gets hit. Intercepted. Browns intercept the ball. He's going to run. Is it going to be a pick six? Almost a pick six, but takes it to the 12-yard line. And the Browns, with their second interception of the game, should have been third. One got called back on the BS pass interference. I'm glad we moved Justin Jefferson over to the linebacker position as well. It suits him better. Suits him way better. And what an interception by Jefferson. And he almost returns it back for a pick six. Booth runs, spin cycle, and he's going to get stopped at the 7-yard line. That went over my head. That went over my head, Jeff. That went over my head. Taylor Green, I formation. Again, Browns running that I formation. Booth. Probably should have cut it more towards the right, but he takes it up the middle. 3rd down. Last time the Browns got an interception, they got a field goal. Let's see how they capitalize off of this. 2:45 to go. Hey, trust me. Yeah, Vrabel ain't going to no trailer park. He gonna figure out. He gonna tell Rossini how to get to the new hideout spot. Here we go. 3rd and 3, 2:20 to go. Taylor Green, play action. He's running, looking. Patriots closing out. He's just gonna throw it away. 4th down, and I think they're gonna send Schmidt out there. Taylor could not go to the outside, but he did it. Everybody that joined in or stayed the entire stream, popped in, everything like that, thank you for giving me. Again, I'm your host, Tyrell. This is From the Land Show. Thank you for giving me an opportunity to entertain you guys. As Schmidt is going to hit a chip shooter, 23-yard field goal. Here we go. Snap, hold up, good. Yeah, we could have we could have spent somebody else out there, but that's all right. 37-13. The Browns are usually on the other end of this, but nonetheless, they are up. So yeah, again, I am your host, Tyrell. If this is your first time here, welcome. Thank you all for tuning in. We're gonna have just a quick post-game show, just talking about Dylan Gabriel, and then we're gonna go ahead and get out of here because I still have to go to work. I'm gonna get up at 4 in the morning. Won't be long, trust me. Now, when we do the Thursday night game, October 1st, that'll be different. But this one, please. Please. Luke Floria played fantastic. 2 touchdowns. Almost had 3. Just dropped the ball at the end of that play. So we are almost there at the home stretch. I think we still got to do the 2-minute warning. There's 8 seconds before the 2-minute warning. Browns 2 interceptions, 6 points off those 2 interceptions. Man. It has been a minute since I've done a live stream like this. Bro, stop. He will start at Glenville. Cut it out, man. Sometimes. All right, here we go. We got about 208. All right, lunar eclipse is here. All right, let's see what we got here. We are at the 2-minute warning, so we got 2 minutes left. Got 2 minutes left. No, hey, I am. We'll see how this channel go, but I'm thinking for like non-Cleveland content, I am thinking about covering the UFL next year because I watch bits and pieces here and there, kind of check out who's gonna get signed, who's gonna be the top prospects out of the UFL, and I mean, yes, Aubrey Bates. I remember when Bates for the Michigan team was just lights out. I mean, just every single time I saw him kick, I was like, this dude needs to be on a roster. And I'm glad Detroit saw that and was like, yeah, we got to get him out of our backyard. Because sometimes some of these teams will have players in their backyard and just let them go somewhere else. 2 minutes to go in this game. They don't need a commercial break. Let's get this going. Two minutes ago.
Don't push back. Don't push back. Don't push back.
All right.
Don't push back. 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 Contents under pressure. Contents under pressure. Huh? Content under pressure.
All right. Let's see. All right. We got 2 minutes left in this game. Haskins up the middle. About a gain of 1. 1:43 to go. The Browns are going to finish this preseason off strong with a 24-point beatdown on the New England Patriots. So at least we know our third stringers are better than theirs. First down, Patriots. Watson under the towel. What's new? The UFL has figured out how to develop kickers, and I do think that the UFL has figured out to like develop like reliable, not star wide receivers, but reliable wide receivers and blocking tight ends. Quarterback is hard to develop no matter what the situation is. Got an injury on the field right at the end of this game. I was about to say, yeah, that is his brother, yeah. I forgot that we had Logan on the team. I might have tweaked the knee. Or a stinger, one of the two. Gotta bust your brother's chops. Pause. Gain of 9. Second down. And Patriots are just trying to get a little bit of two. I thought Morton, not bad, man. Liddell, come on now. Get it together. Get it together. Hope happens when they actually do something. I wouldn't mind seeing like the UFL becoming a developmental type league for the NFL. I think it's becoming that a little bit. And maybe not have every team have, but I mean, it kind of is because you got to think about it, Jeff. Like the UFL is used for like teams. Teams and GMs are looking at these players play against actual pros. So I think if the UFL goes in this right direction, we're going to see the NFL invest a little bit more money into the UFL for sure, in my opinion. They're not in direct competition with them. This is not the UFL of the it's not the USFL of the 80s or anything like that where, Donald is trying to compete with the NFL. It's not going to be that, and they know that. Patriots, another first down. I mean, rumbling, bumbling, stumbling to the 42-yard line. And that's... Oh, we got a couple, maybe one more play. Morton. And nope, escapes. Wow, escapes out of there. He's going to throw it out of bounds, so we're going to have one more play. 5 seconds left. But same, man. Booth running tough, putting people in the spin cycle. I don't know how that's going to work when you playing the starters, but, I like it. And Tom Munkin's going to get, even though it won't count, he does get number uno. And that just got to give you confidence as a new coach. Browns playing prevent defense. Haskins is going to run. They're going to get one more first down, some stat padding, and the game is over. The Cleveland Browns have beaten the New England Patriots preseason or not, 37-13. Usually the Browns are on the other side of that. Usually the team scoring 13 points. The Browns score 37 preseason or not. Damn it, when was the last time y'all saw the Browns score 37? What was that? What was that? Maybe at some point last year, and I think that was even in the losing effort. But the Browns put up 37 points and gets the W. They get the dub. Put that work in. Dylan Gabriel put that work in. And the Cleveland Browns have won their final preseason game of the year. And Jeff, you're right. The guy that got the preseason reps or got the fewest reps, even though he was getting reps with the twos, had the best quarterback performance. I don't care what. They're all pros out there. All of them are pro. Don't matter first string, second string, third string. They are all pros out there. And Dylan Gabriel had the best performance of the preseason out of all the quarterbacks. Read that stat line for you right here. That's crazy. 12 of 15, a buck 86, 3 tutties. Taylor Green 5 of 7 for 27 yards. Yeah, 8 carries for 66 yards. Devon Booth 10 for 40 yards and a tutty. He did have that fumble that Patterson recovered. Gage Laverdine 5 catches, 48 yards. Luke Floria 3 catches, 29 yards and 2 tutties. Amani Marshall 2 catches, 18 yards and a tutty. He also had 9 carries for 24 yards. Raheem Sanders 6 carries, 29 yards. He left the game at the end of the first quarter. But the Cleveland Browns win 37-13. Dylan Gabriel looked fantastic out there. He did have a couple of throws that was underthrown, but that was early on. And as the game progressed, as the half progressed, he got better. I'm not saying that fast, Jeff. Not yet. Not yet. Raul, Jimmy hasn't always running scams on the fans. But this could have been disastrous. I mean, we're talking about a team that lost. Isn't it crazy? The Browns lost by 24 points in 2 games. They lost by 24 points against the Bears. They lost by 24 points against the Buffalo Bills. But today they win by 24 points and is able to get the win and get the dub. I'm going to go into more details of what I liked about this game, what I saw about this game in another video that will more likely drop either Saturday evening or Sunday afternoon. I'm not going to go that much into detail because, like I said, I have to get ready for bed. I got to get up in the morning. But this was a great game. I want to know, what do you guys think, or what do you guys saw that you guys like? I want to see what y'all think. One positive that y'all saw, not from the quarterbacks, that you saw in this game. What is one positive thing you saw that gives you a glimmer of hope of hope for this team? To me, it was the pass protection of the offensive line. I thought the pass protection was absolutely fantastic from the moment the ball kicked off. I thought they gave Dylan Gabriel and Taylor Green time. Mind you, this is an offense. This is not our starting offense line. These are our depth players that played and gel well for a bunch of guys that are brand new to this offensive line coach, brand new to the system, and brand new to each other. And I thought they did a fantastic job giving Taylor Green time, giving Dylan Gabriel time. I thought they did a fantastic job opening up running lanes. There were certain plays where they could have done better, but overall they did a fantastic job all the way around. I've had little to no complaints about this offensive line whatsoever thus far in this entire preseason. They struggled a bit against the Chicago Bears, but really against Buffalo, against New England, they have played exceptional football on the offensive line. So that'd be a positive for me. Another positive for me is Luke Floria. That guy needs to be signed on the team. He does not need to be put on the practice squad. He does not need to be traded. He needs to be a Cleveland Brown through and through. Is he going to get you 1,000 yards? No. Is he going to get you 80 catches? No. But he's going to be a guy that I believe is going to be highly reliable. He's going to be very important when it matters the most, especially on key third downs. He is not afraid to run block. He is not afraid to go get the ball. He is not afraid to run through players to get to the position that he needs to get to gain more yards while also having ball security. To me, in these 3 preseason games, Luke Floria has shown that he is a pure blanket, and this would be a massive mistake by the Cleveland Browns if they were to decide to let him go. So I got 2 positives here. I got positives on the defense. I thought the defense played well. They played aggressive. They plugged up running lanes. That was an issue for the Cleveland Browns defense that we were seeing so far. And these third stringers cleaned it up. Time would tell if the starters can get on board, but we're going to see first game in Jacksonville. For everybody that is here, hit the like button, share, comment, and subscribe. Like I said, I got to get ready to go to bed. And this is not the regular season. This isn't October 1st where I am like, okay, it's the Steelers and all that stuff. I ain't like that at all. I'll go into more detail about this game and what I like and everything like that. And it's looking like the 49ers are going to win 18-12. Rams are up 10-7 against the up 10-7 against the Chargers. D-backs and Giants tied bottom of the fourth with 2 outs at 1 apiece. Jeff, I agree with you. Linebackers have been playing well over these last 2 years. Schweitzer is going to get healthy. So I am really liking what I'm seeing from this defense. They're going to learn the system. They have to learn the system. But the one thing that I think a lot of people, are forgetting that they have to get used to the system. But the one thing that I was afraid of was that they were going to lose their aggressiveness. I thought they was going to lose that gritty blue chip edge, and this defense has not lost that. Yes, you don't have Myles Garrett. You're not going to get the 20 plus sacks a season, but you're going to get a lot of quarterback pressures and cause a lot of disruptions. If I had to choose between two wide receivers, I had to choose between Gage Laversdon and Luke Floria. I would choose Luke Floria over Gage. There's nothing wrong against Gage whatsoever. I just like Luke better, and I think Luke has a better opportunity and fits the scheme better. With that being said, I am Tyrell. I am from the land, and this is From the Land Show. Hit the like button, share, comment, and subscribe for any updates. And please, please, please make sure you treat everybody with dignity and respect. It has been fun doing this stream for the last 3 hours. Hit that notification bell as well for all videos and future live streams, whether you're on Twitch or on YouTube. And until next time, again, I am from the land. This is From the Land Show. Peace.
I don't stress, I don't fold, I just lean on facts. If the sun don't shine, I'ma still bounce back. Slow when I speak, let the moment stretch. Learn peace ain't found, it's a thing you protect. Yeah, I vibe like water, I change and shift, but the roots still deep like my grandma's grits. City move fast, but I drift like smoke. Let the rhythm in my chest be the way I cope. Wrote a song for the days that feel soft and broke. What a healing don't shout, but it still got hope. Let it ride, let it be, let it be what it be. Got a breeze in my chest and the thought run free. I don't rush, I don't race, I just float on 3. Got a vibe in my soul, got a life on key.